What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Shay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Many of you remember Damon Wayans. He was most notably on, in my honest opinion, Living Color. That was his best work. His older brother, I believe, Keenen Ivory Wayans, produced the show. And you know, there's Marlon, there's Kim, there's Sean. Just a super talented family. But for some people, Damon is going to be the favorite and the most talented. It's going to be between him and Marlon, all right? In my honest opinion. He stopped by Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay's podcast, and he talked about something that he ended up doing with his nephew's ex-girlfriend.
Hold on. That can't be true. That you dated the same woman as your nephew once?
Yeah. I was in love with her. That's the thing. Come on, you ain't never did.
Hell no, I ain't never did
the
that.
Jackson 5.
I mean, for a family member, that's off limits, Damon.
No, but it wasn't like they were in love.
So he dated her.
Do you know how small the pool is out here in Cali?
Yes.
The dating pool? Like, and this was probably, what, 2001, 2?
Did you know her originally? Did she know originally that?
Yes, when I met her, I got divorced, and I was by myself for 2 years.
Right.
And then I saw her, and I was just like, oh, my God, I'm in love. And then I found out my nephew had dated. I'm like, what's up with that? He goes, oh, that's you. I was like, okay, pass the Cabassier. And I went ahead, and I fell in love. And it was okay. But it's just...
They clowned you, didn't they?
Yeah, family gatherings is awkward.
Yeah! I don't know about that one, Dave. I would just have to let her go.
Nah, you see it, you understand. And she cooked. She went to Cordon Bleu.
What? Mm-hmm. Dessert?
Come on.
Oh, man. I might have to think about it.
And then the other things. While she cooked.
All right, family, we're going to have to talk about this. All right? He said he saw this lady, he was in love, asked the nephew, they were broken at the time, could he clap the cheeks? Now, here's the issue that we don't want to talk about as men, right? I hate to say this, but guys, when somebody says, is this cool? You don't want to be a hater and be like, nah, it ain't cool. Because you want to be like, nah, do you? You want to talk to her? Go ahead and talk to her. That's all you. Go ahead and talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. We're going to be real, family. People do be tripping, okay? People do not like that. We're going to be real, all right? And you already know if it's uncomfortable that you got to ask somebody, is it cool? What are they going to say? Like, let me just say, for example, I got an ex-girlfriend, but I still got some feelings for her. I ain't dating her, and you know that I was dating. Hey, man, is it cool if I date her? Oh, yeah, man, it's all good. But the fact that you asked me that, I'm never going to talk to your ass again. Never. I know you. Thank you for being honest, though. Thank you. I really appreciate that you was honest. I swear I'm so happy that you was honest. But I ain't never dealing with your ass again. Facts, okay? You clapping my ex-girl's cheeks. I'm hurt. I don't care what you say. I'm hurt. We're going to tell the truth, family. I used to hit that and probably want to hit it again. And you got more money than me. I'm going to just tell the truth, man. I'm not trying to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? Here you are clapping them cheeks. I got to think about my uncle was over there clapping them up. I hate you. I don't like your ass no more. I can't stand you. And you think it's all good because you asked. Now, I'm just going to be honest, man. Everybody not solid. And I'm not trying to say that this ain't solid because he did ask, which is cool. But we're going to have to understand, man, that I done seen situations where, let me say, a brother, okay? Think about this. Like, you have situations where brothers will take their brother's wife and get married. Girl, it's sick. It happens, right? And the thing is that if you do this, if you behave like this, because I do know that you love who you love. I get it. That may also happen sometimes for some of y'all. That's how y'all gonna justify it. Well, I love her, or I love him. I had to clap her cheeks. I get it. Here is the point that I want to talk about. That person better be worth all of that booty clapping you do. It better be worth you losing your relative. The booty clapping gotta be worth that. If the booty clapping is not worth that, because you're gonna lose that person, you can't go back and ever rekindle that relationship with your family member, with your friend, none of that. Let me give you an example, man. of a dude I knew. He was dusty too, man. I want to call his name, but I don't want to call his name. But there's a guy I knew, all right? The guy that I knew, he was a dust bunny. We're going to be real. And basically what happened with him, he ended up getting with this chick. I was doing some business with him, okay? And what should have happened was, like, when we bring, you know, certain people to his studio, he's not supposed to interact with them, right? And as just being professional. What ended up happening was, because it's a conflict of interest, he started sleeping with one of the girls that was basically, you know, working with us at the time, okay? Now, this is indeed a conflict of interest because I'm not paying you to bring the chicks over there for you to clap them up, okay? So what ended up happening was one of the chicks got let go on our side. It's some time ago. We had a project. She got let go, okay? Once she got let go, she came through and posted a picture of him, like on New Year's. Now, I'm gonna just tell you how bad this is, right? He knew it was a conflict of interest. He shouldn't have been dealing with her. He did it anyway. Then it came out that he was dealing with her. What ended up happening was, the company that I was dealing with, we ended his contract. Boom! Fired, okay? Ended his contract. Contract is over. Game shut down. Sorry. Ended, right? He down bad. Contract is over. He down bad, okay? He in love with this girl. Both of them fired from the contract. What happened with her? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. After he gets fired, the girl is living with him. The girl is doing this. The girl is doing that. The girl is doing everything, okay? Now, what ends up happening after this? I'm gonna tell you. She ended up leaving him a few months later. She left him for a new guy. So he lost the money for the project that we was working with. That was a thing. Then the girl left him for somebody else. He's a videographer, photographer. So one day he goes to an event, okay? She there with her new boyfriend. Guess who's over there videotaping everything? Him. So he's still gotta show up to work for another company while she over there getting clapped by the next dude. And wanna know what happens? He can't come back and get our projects no more. So when you make a decision, you gotta stand on that. And most people ain't worth that decision. Do you know how many times I see somebody, like, I'm gonna give you an example. I have something called the Pan-African Dating Show. When I tell you the Pan-African Dating Show is one of the most booty clapping things I've ever seen, okay? Now, let's just say, for example, you know, the ladies on the show, right? Wait, let me use an example. Oh yeah. I see, like, so many people in some certain parts of the local industry that I also am, because I do this on YouTube, and then I do things here in the local market. When I tell you that the booty clapping is amazing, the booty clapping it up, guys, it'll make you cry. These cheeks, you can only believe that there must be a God somewhere. Only the Lord could make ass like this. It must be a God somewhere. Because if I was broke, after seeing these cheeks, I would get motivated to get my shit together. I'm telling you, it don't even make no sense. And so when I be there, I be seeing them, I be seeing it jiggle. And you know, they work for a similar organization, but we're in the same organization. And do you know, I have every reason to want to just be like, man, let me get these cheeks right quick. Let me try to holler at her, right? But I'm like, no, because that might, you know, that's probably gonna mess up something. Let me just go ahead on in. You know, I can do something else by myself. I don't need to get her cheeks, okay? So let me just go ahead on and leave it alone. If I go ahead and leave her cheeks alone, I'm gonna be able to continue to do more in this industry. That'll be okay. Let me be professional, you know, because what happens if that's my name, that's the stain that I leave and all that other stuff. And it's worth it more for me not to deal with him than to basically be out here and dealing with somebody else and then lose my reputation. It's the same thing with you guys dealing with chicks at work. What is worth more, your job or clapping somebody's cheeks at your job? You gotta think about it. If you had to make a decision and you got caught, what's worth more? Boom, okay, great. You wanna have a job, right? The same thing works when it comes to this. And Damon Wayans, probably his relationship with his nephew was not the same. The only way you can do this if you just don't give a damn. Now, if you just don't give a damn, then okay, great. You just don't care. If you just don't care, I get it. I get it. If you don't care, if it doesn't matter, great, great, great. Go ahead on and booty clap him up. It's okay. If you just don't give a damn. But if you do give a damn, then okay, think about that. Because you will give a damn. That's all I'm saying. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shay Duke Jackson, back at it again. with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.